Hey guys, and welcome to episode 80 now of the FIFA 20 Eibar career mode. And if you're wondering why there isn't a football manager video out today, that is because the series has come to an unfortunate end. Yes, it was troublesome getting sacked and all that, and it's just miles off the target of winning the Champions League. So if you want to see that back, please comment below, like the video already, and suggest some teams for that. But at the meantime, we've got an extra day to play this career mode, or maybe a couple of days. You never know when I could get that series up and running. It's up to you guys to suggest some teams you want to see, and if you want that series back. So let's get into Eibar today. And yes, it does mean this series will go 3 days straight, yippee, with Real Madrid in the first game today, in the semi-final, the first leg, followed up by Villarreal at home, and then Standard Liège away in the Europa League first knockout round. So it's not an easy episode, probably one of the hardest and biggest variety of games in a while that we've had here. And of course, if you haven't seen the last one, go ahead and check it out. Look at the money we've made, 210 million from selling a legend, an icon of the club whilst we have been here, and you'll probably spot who it is when I build this team, which actually needs a bit of rotation. Look at that tiredness. And I probably should have thought about the tiredness. Look, I'm just simming it up to the Real Madrid game to see if any of us players are fit. It looks like we're going to probably have to park the bus. We've got Vaz and Shobolaski tired, so I might have to actually take them out. And yes, I've had to rotate the team slightly, and that has the League and the Europa League in mind. Because yes, I said I wanted a cup run, but the League and the Europa League are the only ways we can get the Champions League. The Copa de España is a trophy, it's good, but of course it's Real Madrid, which is very hard and unrealistic to beat, although we've had us luck against them. But yeah, we want to prioritise getting in the Champions League this season. So we've got Lunin in the net, Tejero, Lorente, Calero and Angelino. So still a strong back line with Lodero, Freire and Barrios both in the CDM roles. With Escuedo, Maya and Situm on the left. It's been a while since he's been there. But with his goals, I have faith in him. With Hernandez up front, definitely have faith in him with the goals he scored. And oh, what a big game this is. I can see De Ligt there, Teo, Hernandez, Semedo and Courtois. It's going to be very difficult to overcome these, but I've got faith in the squad that I've put out, and it's just up to the boys to get the result. And here should be the Real Madrid lineup. They've got Courtois in net, Semedo, Lucas Hernandez it is, with De Ligt and Digne, so two Barca fullbacks. That's a bit weird. Milenkovic, Savic as well in CDM, with Havertz and Marino in front, with Asensio, Vinicius Jr. and Jovic up front, so it's a very strong team. They're not holding back, and we have kind of held back, so yeah, it's going to be difficult for us if we want to pick up a draw maybe. I'd take that in this round. Or should I say a leg? I can't take a draw in a round. What am I on about? As I've got the ball out to Barrios. Can we do something early on here? If we just play keep ball and defend well, we've actually got a chance as Escuedo runs straight into him. Not a good start. It's definitely not a good start. As Vinicius Jr. gets the ball in the middle. Oh, it's a back heel. Looks like they're playing with flair. They are not holding back as I've tried to pass it through the middle. We got there, but it's fallen back to Kai Havertz. Needs to come across Damien. And, oh, I'm glad they put that over. Waste of an opportunity. Lovro Maya with the ball as well now. Pass it forward to Jose Escuedo. Can he try and get inside? Good little move. Gives it to Lovro Maya. Lovro Maya's got a chance here. Oh, De Ligt's dived in. And what a bad touch from Maya. He had a chance there. Early doors, and yes, it's been lively to start off with. Escuedo back into Loderio Ferreira. Can he find a pass back out wide? He can. Escuedo making the run. Good pass. Maya's at the back post, and Courtois gets it. And it looks like Real Madrid have got a bit of possession together at the moment. Give it into Marino. Got to try and slide in. We've missed this. Vinicius Jr. back into Miguel Marino. He tries to get past us. Big tackle from Calero who comes across and gives it to Maya. Where can Maya go? He's got Escuedo at one side of him. Chips it over the top. De Ligt is lacking in pace. Escuedo keep on going. Jose Escuedo to shoot from range, and he scored! I don't know how that's got in. 1-0 to Eibar early on, and I don't know how we've squeezed it past Courtois. We take the lead. I don't know how we've done it. The fans going mental as we have the home advantage. 1-0, but of course it's a long way to go. Double-legged as well as De Ligt. I thought we were going to give a penalty away, but no. Took the shot on Jose Escuedo, and he scored. He's on fire. Vinicius Jr., he's got a chance here, slid in. Oh, I thought that could be a penalty there, but he jumps over his foot, and it's a good save from Lunin. Don't think it was a really good shot, by the way, but still had to get down there to save it and stop it going in as they get the header in. Ball still bouncing. Get rid of it, please, Angelino, as they've passed it around and they're offside. Whatever happened won't count. Bit of a let-off for Angelino a few moments ago as he tries to switch the ball. That's a let-off as well that Tejero got his head in it. And Barrios has got a good opportunity to cross it here to the back post. Lovro! Oh, and he was on the stretch. Good chance to double the lead before half-time. Still a chance on here if we can make one ourselves as Barrios has it. Passes it to Lovro Maya through the middle to Hernandez. Good pass that. Barrios. Oh, and what a last-ditch tackle from there, Hernandez in the defence. But we go into half-time 1-0 up. Huge goal in that first half from Escuedo. As we've only had one shot, I think it's been difficult. But I wouldn't say they've threatened with real menace yet. So we're doing well to hold them off. And we can still keep on going forward here. Barrios to the side of him in Loderio Ferreira. Puts it around the corner to Marco Sittam. Can he do something here? Oh, beautiful move into Hernandez. And the other Hernandez tackles him. That's been the problem. Hernandez has been pocketed by Hernandez, believe it or not. As they're coming forward, Miguel Merino with the ball. Gives it out wide to Luca Digne. Digne is going to try and put that down the wing. And we've made the tackle. Alvaro Tejero, good one. Let's go forward now. Good 1-2 in the middle. Here we go. Escuedo. Can you cut back? A good little skill move into Hernandez. Maya's made the run in front of him. Lovro Maya. Keep on going. Hernandez running across. But oh, Maya got the shot off. I thought he was going to put it across net, but didn't have the power to do so. Loderio Ferreira. This would be a huge result if we can pull this off. Gives it to Angelino. Angelino needs a man. Good back heel. And we've got Maya in front of us. Lovro Maya though. And Merino doing the defending. Loderio Ferreira has had a solid game in CDM. But can he run after that? No, he can't as it's gone over the top. These are starting to get the passing together. Milenkovic Savic in the middle. Through to Jovic, who gives it to Vinicius Jr. Need to follow the runners, boys. Need to follow the runners as they put it down the middle. Easily blocked. And that hurts. They're talking about Edu at the moment. Got to get his heads off of that as we've lost the ball. Sittam taking too long on it as it gets to Vinicius Jr. Undoubtedly the best player for them so far as Asensio has it. First involvement for him. Gives it to Jovic. Got to try and put a tackle in here to the edge of the box. Oh, cynical tackle. It's going to be a free kick. I'm going to have to try and make the save. I'm not one of those who puts players on the line, so if they score fair play as they're going to miss it, it's going to be Digne to hit it. Luca Digne! Just wide of the post, we got lucky. Luca Digne with the ball, gives it out wide to Vinicius. Just been in Alvaro Tejero's pocket, although he's had a lot of the ball for my liking. But still, I'm happy with how we've dealt with him. Lovro Maya in the middle as well. Gives it to Loderio Ferreira. Sittam making the run in front. Can we double his lead? This would be huge going into a second leg away at the Bernabeu as we use a bit of a skill move. Hernandez! Oh, what a touch, a vital one. Ball whipped in, don't let them get the head on it easy. I saw him trying the bicycle as well as Marco Sittam has it to come away. I'm going to try and put this out wide to the right. It's a good one to Escuedo, the goal scorer, as he needs to cut back, does so. Gives it to Hernandez. Hernandez tries to get that across to Sittam. Beautiful ball. Thought the defender would get there. Not going to cut in this time. Going to cross it. Escuedo making the move. And that was a really big chance for a second. Just scuffed off his head, I think. Look at that. Net gasping. And we should be on the road for the win here as Calero puts it out wide to Tejero. In the middle to Barrios. One more to Maya. We could actually make it 2 if we're careful. Maya just doesn't chip it over and we've got to keep it tight now. Hopefully we can just see it off till the end of the game from now on. As they've passed it down the middle. Vinicius just going to try and snap him with someone who hasn't got a yellow. And I only think I've got one player on one at the moment. Tejero chasing it down far forward up the pitch. Look, they don't know where to go. They don't know where to go. We've actually got them cornered all the way through the passing it backwards. And we get the 1-0 win against Real Madrid. Probably the favourites to win it at the moment. But that's probably took the bookies down. The odds as we get the surprising victory. They had more shots than us. But I'd say we deserved it the way we played. And before going to the next game, we sit 3rd in the league. Still 6 points behind Barcelona. I think the chase isn't really on us. Sevilla goes out on loan. That's a good loan deal for him. I think it was, who was it? Was it Porto or Lazio? I think it was Lazio. Let's confirm it. Yeah, it is. And not much news before this next game. Gonna make the team sheet up now. I think the only changes I'm gonna do are these ones, as that's full strength. Lunin in the net with Tejero, Lorente, Calero and Angelino, with Bardi and Barrios in the CDM roles. Vaz, I'm going to swap him with Dominic and Maya in the middle with Hernandez up front. Hopefully he can keep on scoring, and if he's fit enough for the next Europa League game, he's probably going to come in the team for Merino, who actually hasn't had his chance of late. Maybe we keep him in. And we're actually at home again now. And a graphic just came up. I think I just missed it, but I caught the information. 67 goals we've scored so far this season. The closest to us is Real Madrid with 65. So outscoring everyone, even Barca, who were undefeated. That is some achievement. And let's have a look at this Villarreal team. They've got Asensio back in the net instead of Trapp. Bit of a weird one. Pedraza, Jenny, Torres and Atal. Hopefully Jenny doesn't come back to haunt us after we didn't sign him on deadline day. Pellegrini in the middle with Ontiveros, Loftus-Cheek, Mazraoui. And I think it was Sarr. Didn't really catch it. And Unyal up front. I'd say that's probably a weaker team than the one we played in the Cup, which had the likes of Haller and Trapp, who was amazing. But yeah, I think it's a team we should be beating and getting points against. However, not a blowover as such, as we've made a really shocking pass there. Unyal, of course, has scored a hat-trick against us before, so we've got to be careful of him. As we're coming down the pitch, we've got Shobolaski down here, just joined Dominic and Shobolaski together as Barrios gets it in the middle. We could score early on here. Hernandez, oh, that's too high for him, maybe Vaz? And no, but it's a corner ball. Can we whip this in and maybe find the front post? Calero, oh, off the bar. Rattled it. Can we keep it in? Oh, it's just in front of the line. And if we had someone there to poke it in, we'd be one to the good. Big chance early days as we're trying to get the ball. Estival running after it. Tejero wins his header, but it's a bit off target. Got to try and get back there as Unyal comes forward. Dodgy pass through, and now Angelino with it. Angelino straight through to Lovro Maya. That is a good pass. Lovro Maya, can he open his body up? And Dejene looks like he's having another solid game against us. And maybe Sarr as well. He causes a couple of troubles in that cup game. As he's coming down this side, whips a ball in. Ludding catches it. We're on his toes. Ismail Sarr with the ball again. A couple of minutes after that chance. Gives it back to Lucas Pellegrini. Ismail Sarr again through the legs of our player. And that should roll out. But what are you kicking it for? What are you doing, Lunning? You've given away a corner now. It didn't come off any of our players. If we concede from this, I'd be very disappointed as Sarr does his man. And, oh, he's gone out of play. I thought we'd give a penalty away for sure then. Ooh, lucky of us. Bardi with the ball in the middle. Gives it out to Estival. Estival gives it in the middle. Now to Hernandez. Playing very central this game. As we've just given it out to Dominic and we can't get it. We're not on this game, this one. I think we've put all of the effort into the last game, even though it's a couple of different players. Like the likes of Bardi and Vaz, Dominic, they should be up for it. But with touches like that, isn't showing me so. And Angelino with the ball, gives it into Lovro Maya. Can we squeeze that through the gap? Oh, just no. As Maya gets it again, Estival pointing for it. He wants it back. Hernandez, make a good move. It's gone to the edge. Oh, and Bardi flying in with a kick into the man's back. That would be a foul any day or anything different. As Barrios has the ball, passes it out wide to Estival, and we've let us move down. Enis Bardi, however, with the ball again in the middle. Hernandez, make a run off. Oh, that's a beautiful layoff. And Maya to just hammer it home. I had no doubt he was missing that. We finally come back into the game after just some shoddy passing in the middle. And I think that's one of his first shots and his first goal. Yeah, look at that layoff. I just love it. Just hardly touched the ball. And Maya, that is a decent strike. Top of the net. Not even in the corner. I like the power. Turning out to be a good replacement for Edu Exposito at the moment. And to cash in on a player like him and still be up and running, it's just a delight. And that is half time. 1-0 to us at the break. Yes, we've been fortunate, but probably deserved it on the whole grand scheme of things, as Maya looks a bit tired. Can't take him off after a goal like that though. And we're just going to keep on going. Tejero with the ball early on in this second half. Can we create... Oh, what was that? That was never going to go out wide. And they've got a chance through the middle here. Beautiful recovery from Lorente, who is seriously on form, as well as Escuedo. I'd say them two, although the lowest rated, are doing the best in the team. As they've actually got a chance coming forward. Big block again. Looks like they've actually come out with a bit of attacking intent, as we have though with our high press that we usually play. As Barrios gives it back to Dominic, and he's giving it away. Dominic not having the best of times at the moment. Really not. As he scored, I think, 2 in the last episode, but they were on a plate. As they put a ball in the box, and it could have been costly then his mistaken pass. So yeah, I'm not impressed by him. Loftus-Cheek in the middle. Ruben Loftus-Cheek passes it off, and they could be level. Big save, Ludding. Out of the blue again. I'm not going to take Lorente off. He's been amazing. What a stupid quick sub-suggestion. As the corner's going to come in. Got to get rid of this. These are playing well in this second half. Got the ball off us from the corner. Shoot. I don't know if that were a block or a save. It's going all over. And Estival to get it away. and breathe. We've had a couple of chances on our net recently now in this game as Bardi comes forward. Can we just put a goal in the back of their net though, which would really put misery on them as we're trying to get past everyone. Cross it in. Hernandez, and how have you missed that? League's top goal scorer with, what, yards out? A shocking miss. And if they get anything out of this game, I'm going to hold him accountable. Estival with the ball again, gives it to Lovro Meyer. Can Lovro Meyer get a chance here? Oh, dances past his defender. If we can put that in the middle. Oh, Hernandez just couldn't do it. See what I mean? Not having the best of games, him. He's off the target as Barrios has it. Can he just pass it to the side of him? Good one. Can he prove me wrong, though? And he can't. And referee, he's just come through the back of him there. I think that was a foul. Still, we've won the ball back with Enis Bardi, who's going to pass it to Vaz. Can Vaz get past his man? Oh, sent him inside. Can Estival try and fit this in? And oh, don't know how he's done that. Estival makes it 2 and surely wins us the game late on here. 89th minute, Eibar 2, Villarreal 0. Look at this for a goal. Sends him inside. I thought, oh, maybe I've gone out wide. Maybe I should whip across him, but I finessed it from that angle. And I want to see this from this camera angle. How have I done this? Dejene as well. The main man who I wanted to sign, making the mistake, letting him on his left foot. And I don't know how he's put that past the keeper. Amazing. He's 9th of the season. And that is the game. A huge 3 points in the grand scheme of things going into the Europa League games, of course, now. And yeah, that was quite a struggle. I'll give Villarreal credit where credit is due. They made us work for it. Nothing happening before this round of 32 game against Standard Liège. I'm going to take a look at the league, though, and I'm going to have a look at the schedule for the upcoming games. Is there any big games in this round of 32 as well, which will take a big team out? Betis, Everton, that looks a tasty fixture. Maybe, or Bilbao are still in, don't like that. Inter's got quite a easy draw, same with Ajax and Leipzig. No offence to AZ, Fenerbahce and Genk fans. If you're watching, Valencia and Newcastle, that'll be a good game, as will Besiktas and Sporting. Besiktas getting through this year, good for them. Schalke and Arsenal. That's probably going to be Arsenal, though, on FIFA. And Lille and Leverkusen. A couple of tasty games, but nothing really out of the blue. And by that I mean like a huge game that will obviously take out a big boy like Arsenal versus Inter, as we are only 4 points behind Barca now. That is very decent, and we've got a 2-point lead over Atletico Madrid, who, if we beat Real Madrid in the next leg, in probably the next episode or the episode after that of the Copa de España, we will actually face in the final if they beat Espanyol, which I can see happening. But for the league table, I'd say we're doing okay. 2 draws and 2 defeats all season in 23 games is really good. I bet you guys are bored of seeing me win, actually, as Malaga, Alaves and Osasuna sit near the bottom. And yeah, as for games in the near future, a rivalry against Bilbao in the next episode with Liège Girona. Then we've got that next leg with Atletico there, so we'll probably have Atletico there, and maybe the Copa de España final on like Wednesday, Tuesday, or I don't know if it goes to the end of the season like the FA Cup. But yeah, I'd say we've probably got a difficult run in. We've got the 3 other teams around us, so it's going to be a bumpy ride. Speaking of a bumpy ride, I haven't picked the strongest team here, not by a long shot. Defence extremely weakened, because I feel if we lose, we've got a recovery leg against Standard Liège coming up in the next episode, so I'm fine with that. With Lunin in the net, Rinaldi, Rizzo, Calero and Silva at the back, with Lodeiro Ferreira coming back in alongside Barrios, Escuedo, Maya and Estival Vaz in the cam rolls, with Marino up front. I've decided to play him because look at that, it's gone up to 17 years old and I don't like that. I was hoping, I know it's stupid, but I was hoping he'd like reach 80 rated at 16, that would just be amazing. But David Lopez, who's at Burnley, he looks like he could. Anyway, enough of that. As we go into this Europa League game, I want to be Eibar, of course. What am I doing there? And it's away from home the first leg. If we can get a goal and just sit on it, I'd be happy. And here they are. The players, actually Lovro Meyer's got the armband as the players line up to shake hands. I want to see this Liège team. I want to see if they've got any surprises. Done well to get through the group stage. If they've got a decent team, Gabriel Sarr, Kiramont Cerny, haven't heard of these. Stojanovic, Lafis, Fali, Gavary, Simriot, Amalar, Gomez and Somerville. That's a decent name. Somerville, I like that. What I don't like is, I don't know what I'm going to say to end that sentence. I just want to win. And it's a bit of a weakened team, but I've got faith in the boys. And here we come down this side with Damien Silva. Tries to pass it forward. It's a dodgy one. Now Somerville to come away. Pass it in the middle to Samilar, and they've actually got a chance early on. Gomez across to Simriot, who gets past his man. These are quick, and that was a little decent move from them. Luckily we read it. And can we get that header on Esquerdo? Can't. I think it just came off his shoulder to Gavroy. We haven't really got the ball in their half so far, as we've stole it there. Lovro Meyer, the captain for this game. Can he warrant the armband? And if he does, he's probably just man for man swapping for Exposito, who was his old captain. So yeah, could be stealing his role as a club legend. Of course, he was one of his first signings. But I've got to stop speaking here as we've lost the ball. Stovdanic running forward, the right back. Got to come in with the tackle, and it's a good one. No worries. Marino as well with the ball. Alessandro Marino. Can he keep it? Yes, gives it to Lovro Meyer. He's going to accelerate through this gap. He's got a man to the left-hand side of him in Esteval Vaz. We know he can squeeze one in from this angle, but he's going to cut inside this time. Take a touch there, hit it, and I don't know if he's left-footed or not, because every time I try that, it doesn't work. I think he's probably left-footed. And honestly, guys, I really need to get this camera fixed out pronto. Don't have a clue what's up with it. Sometimes it just decides not to record. As they're going to come forward at as Cerny. Pass it forward, Amdalar. They could be in here. And ooh, I don't know how they've missed that. Amdalar putting it off target. There hasn't been many chances in this game, but that is one they had to take. Ladero Ferreira in the middle gives it to Wilmar Barrios. He's going to try and surge forward, gives it to Rinaldi as well. Ricardo Rinaldi to come forward. Can he put that round? No, but he's flattened his man as well, as they're going to come forward through this middle. Cerny passes it to Amdalar. Oh, good ball through to Sirimot, and they've got another chance, and they've took this one. Standard Liège take the lead at their place. Don't know who it is, maybe Gomez with the goal, who's the striker. And yeah, it was a very easy move. Don't know where Calero's off. He's off on a road trip with that run. And it's easy for him. We are behind in the Europa League. Oh, one result we do not want is a defeat here, which is on the cards at the moment as Maya charges all the way through. Can we get an instant reply? Come on, boys. I know we're capable as we swing it in. Marino, even if he would have gotten to that, is very small. And these are playing some really good football. Don't know where this has come from as Somerville has the ball, crosses it in. Oh, it was almost over his head. So we've got to get up the field, boys. This is really not good enough as Sarr puts the pressure on Esquerdo, but he's got to run. We're always looking for Estival at this left-hand side, and it's not working out. They've got us sussed. However, Barrios with the ball in the middle. We've got a runner in front. Esquerdo. Oh, he's beating the defenders. Can we score with his first shot? And, oh, it's not his first shot, and that should have been his first goal, though. Esquerdo, how have you missed that? You're on such good form in the league, in the cup, and look at that. Furious on the sidelines. And it could be half-time with us having 0 shots on target, which is embarrassing after that Esquerdo miss. But hang on, could have a chance here. Oh, Mayer's got to score. He's tripped over. He's had the shot and I probably should have sweated it. That's a Sterling passing it to Kane moment, that. It really is. Marino at the side of him, and I just thought, new captain, new leader, hit this in the back of the net and put us level, but he hasn't done. He's actually a bit tired. Maybe I need to quick sub him off in this second half, but we need to start winning, and I don't want to take a high-rated player off when we are behind. If we don't step up as game, we'll have it all to do in the second leg at the Municipal, and that's really not what we want with the derby next. We need to focus on that and get this game out of the way, as they've got just past this team too easily. Ladero Ferreira, though, coming across to do the business. Now Estival. Estival cuts inside. We've got a good run there, but I'm going to ignore it and go for Marino down the middle. Alessandro Marino, can you score? He can! Top bins from the small 17-year-old. He's still got it, growing with age. All square here in Belgium. Beautiful goal straight through the middle, and they just let us shoot. Put it in the top bins as well, not wasting any space with these bottom corners. And I thought it was at the keeper's range, and it was, as it is. Just put into the side of the net, and you've got no chance. Come on, boys, let's step it up from now. Oh, Estival, I don't mean step across and miss. Step it up now, as we've passed it forward. Damien Silva to come across. He's been a bit quiet of late. I mean, he's done his job, but still, he could get an assist here, and I don't think he's had one of them in a while. Estival Vaz. Oh, and that was a shocking touch. Made a mistake at the start of the move, and ended it off with one. Dominic Shobolaski just come off the bench for, I think it is Esquerdo, yeah, because I'm going to rest him for the derby, as Marino has a chance here. Marino hits it, and it's come off the back of the defender. Surely it has, He's going to put Angelino on as well. I mean, Damien Silva probably would have had some height in this corner, so that's probably a mistake as it bounces in front of Ricaldi. He doesn't get there. Got to win this header as well, we do. Got to win it again, and we don't. Rinaldi with the ball as well. Gives it forward to Dominic Soboleski. Can we put that across the field to Estevao? Bit hopeful, but maybe he could still get it. No, he doesn't. And they've put it down the middle. Calero forward to Angelino. Angelino put that to the side. He's still got the ball. Davio Vaz here, or Estevao, who whatever his name is, he should be scoring. But he's passed it to Dominic, and Dominic off the post. And that was a chance to take the lead. Opened his body up perfectly and just missed. However, their throwing has not been suitable for any kind of Europa League knockout round. Giving it straight to us as Ladero Ferreira hits it. Not a good hit. Got to chase this down though if we want to get anything out of this game. But of course, if you can't win it, don't lose it, as we've got to be tight at the back here. Slid in, took the man out. That's good though. It's not going to be a red card or anything as they're coming forward. Rizzo, what can you do? Just stand your man up, please. As I've passed it backwards. Stojanovic with it in the middle to Joe Lolly. Joe Lolly, what's he going to do? Took him out as well, and they've got the shot off. It's an easy save. No advantage for them as well. Dominic Soboleski, can we get a last minute attack off here? I said you were poor in the last game. Can you prove me completely wrong, Dominic? Cuts inside. He's still got the ball. Dominic Soboleski, man making the run. And why did he pass it there? Just pass it into his path in the middle that he's making. And oh, that's going to cost us the win, and hopefully not all of the result, as we could be losing it here. I'm losing my words as they're going to cross it in. Please don't do anything. Get across, Angelino, and be careful. You're on a yellow. It's over the top. And oh, I panicked. Really, really panicked at the end of that game. We have the away goal advantage going into the home leg, which is nice, but I thought we were easily going to get the win against Liège. No offence to Liège. I'm not saying they're bad or out. But yeah, with the team we have now and the calibre of players, we should have won that easily. And at the end of the episode, of course, the league position does not change. Going to take a look at the first round of fixtures, not the inbox, of the Europa League. I'm going to try and look in these menus a bit more because I feel like I'm just skipping from game to game and I'm not showing you what's going on and stuff you guys probably want to see. So we'll have a look at the Europa League. We haven't looked at the Champions League as well, but of course we'll start looking at that once we're in it. Wolfsburg taking the lead, Torino 4-0, Everton 5-0 against the Spanish counterparts. Betis, Bilbao winning, that's not good. Inter only 1-0, Ajax 4, Leipzig 4, a couple of big results. Valencia 2-1, Sporting 2-1. Arsenal, have they done 2-0? Frankfurt 2-0, Roma 2-0, Leverkusen 2-0. That's a surprise, but yeah, probably on the whole, results that you expect. As we go into this derby, the next game, I'm going to skip to the day. No training, but unfortunately we're not going to play it because this is the end of the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and of course don't forget to tell me what you want me to do with the Football Manager series. Do you want me to just make this full time every day, the FIFA 20 Eibar career mode, or do you want me to do a different Football Manager career? Do you want me to come up with a different series? Do you want me to do another series of career mode, something outside of career mode, something outside of a football game? It's completely up to you, so please get commenting and I will see you in the next one in a bit. Peace.